Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. And so I just finished teaching Butoga this morning. It was an awesome class. The lighting is like really bad. What's going on? So I just finished teaching Butoga and decided to do another video of a stretch of the day. And so I'm really happy you guys enjoyed the shoulder stretch last week. And so I'm going to show you another stretch for this morning. And so this morning we're going to do toes. And so I don't know how many times, like obviously we're always walking flat-footed and we're in our shoes and we don't get enough time to stretch our toes, or we don't take the time actually to stretch out our toes. And we don't realize how important it is to stretch the toes. So think about your toes in your shoes all the time. They're in there like this, right? They're cramped in together. There is no, there's nothing going on there. They're just staying pretty straight. And yes, we do walk, but we don't get a chance to actually stretch out the toes. So today I'm going to show you a nice little toe stretch. It feels amazing. It opens up the toes. And actually, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't feel amazing. It feels amazing after the stretch is done. So, because sometimes it can be a little if your toes are super tight and you never stretch them, this one will definitely feel a bit uncomfortable, but it'll feel great after you do it. So I want to make sure that you do try this at home. So I'm going to use a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block at home, you can grab a pillow. You can use a little pillow off your couch, something, okay? So let me demonstrate here what I'm doing. So I'm going to be on my knees here and I'm tucking my toes under. So you're not going to be flat, you're tucking them under. So your toes, we're stretching out the entire part of the toe. What I do with the block, because this also helps for it not to be as intense of a stretch, okay? So I place the block on my calves and then I slowly start to sit down on it and sink on it. And so I'm just right here for a little bit. And what this does, if you can see down here, it's just really stretching out my toes. And by my body being completely back here, it's really pushing the toes for that stretch. So this can be, especially if you haven't done this, the very beginning, it could be a little uncomfortable. Just breathe through it. You're sitting up nice and tall, and like I'm literally just feeling the stretch in my toes. So I just breathe through it. If this is too much, so if it's too much pressure and you can't hold that, you can add another block on top of this block or get a bigger pillow and do it. If this is all you can do right now, which is just without the block and not sitting back, so if you could just sit straight back on your toes, this is a little more intense because you're going right back on it, then hold it here. If not, you add the block or add some pillows and hold it here to stretch out your toes. If that's still too much, then just come straight onto your knees and keep your toes tucked under. And you're still getting that good stretch in your toes. After you're done, just release them. I like to go down, have fun, and pedal out the feet, get the blood back into the toes. So that is the toe stretch. And it feels so good because remember, we're always cramped in our shoes. So it's so important to do the toe stretch. You're gonna feel, it like wakes up all the senses in your feet. You're actually able to like wiggle your toes around instead of them just being straight. So I'd encourage you to try this a couple times a week. I try to do it in my classes and have them do it as well because these are parts of our body that we usually don't take enough time to stretch. And so you're gonna feel a very big difference. And so I hope that you try this out and let me know how it goes, but our toes are very important to stretch out. Our feet, we're on our feet all day long, right? Or we're sitting down a lot, but we're walking all the time. Good morning, Paul. And good morning, everybody watching. Happy Wednesday. So today was our toe stretch. If you're just joining, I'll show you one more time real quick. And then go back and watch the video. But on the knees, tuck the toes under And this is where you can begin if you've never done this, because you're still stretching out the toes. This can be intense. And then if I want to go an extra layer, I place the yoga block here. Gently start to sit back on the yoga block. Okay? If I want to go even a deeper layer, I remove the yoga block and I sit myself even farther back. And this is a little bit more intense because now all the pressure of my weight is on my toes, really stretching it out. Okay? Or here if you're just beginning, and then release. Have fun tapping out your feet. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm glad you are all enjoying the stretch of the week. So important for us, and so let me know how it goes. Stretch out those toes. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Start it off powerfully. Set your intention for the day and get your workout in today. Much love to you all. Happy Wednesday. Bye-bye.